Okay, welcome to the video. It's 7S26 Simon. Been a long while since I've made a video. But hey, I'm back. And if you are checking this out and you have not visited the site before, I definitely recommend you take a look at bugforge.io. Really good site, run by some really talented folks. Shout out to Alex and all of the folks that are making this possible. And again, shout out to everybody within the Discord. Really fantastic community that's going on. So with no further ado, let's jump into this one. This is one of the daily challenges. This is CopyPasta. And it says, welcome back. But I don't have an account, so I'm going to go ahead and sign up. And I'm just going to type in just some details as you normally would when you go to create an account, go to set up an account. No real need to save the password. And we land upon this page. It says my snippets, and there's no code snippets there whatsoever. So let's go ahead and create a snippet. We can select a language of our choice. Let's choose HTML. It doesn't really matter. Let's say hello world. Hello world. Let's just create a very, very basic script here. Again, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to go ahead and create the snippet. And you can see that's been created. It says hello world. It's a private snippet. We can click view. So we can add comments, we can share, and it gives us a interesting link to share the snippet, but that's not what we're going to do. What we're actually going to do is, first of all, we're going to go and take a look at the network tab, and we're going to go back to the dashboard, and we can see that there's a GET request to the snippets. And if we just take a look at this in the response, we can see the response, and there indeed is the share code that we just saw. You could make that raw if you wanted. Again, it's not really necessary. What I actually want to see is what happens when we select edit. When we select edit, we get another request now. And if we take a look at the headers, again, we've done a GET request, and we can see the response comes back with essentially the same thing again. And we can go in here and we can edit. But what happens if we hit delete? So when we hit delete, are you sure you want to delete the snippet? Yes, let's hit OK. And of course, as you would expect, we get a status code 200 and we get a confirmation the snippet has deleted successfully. We can actually see this in the in the window in the screen here. So I began looking for some, to see whether, first of all, really to see if we could edit somebody else's data. I'm just going to show you that really quickly. So I'll just type in test, just test, and create a snippet. So it's done a post request as you would expect. Let's hit edit again. And here I did a right click, edit and resend. And what I was really hoping to do here, if I hit send, I was hoping that we might be able to edit somebody else's snippet, because that would be a vulnerability. So I initially went to the top here, selected 8, snippet not found, 7, snippet not found, 6. Now Does that mean that we can't edit somebody else's? Potentially. We can't view somebody else's snippet. And I decided to go, I started from 1, worked my way up, and then I thought, well, okay, if we can't edit somebody's snippet, let's check that functionality with delete. So let's go back to the dashboard. Let's reopen my network tab. Let's now hit delete. And you can see here it's deleted file number 9. Now, it did strike me as a little bit weird that it was the first snippet I created and it was showing up as number 9. So again, decided to edit and resend. Go over here. I'm going to type in number 8 and hit send. Now it's saying we've got a 404 snippet not found. So I'm going to work my way down the list. And you can see here, snippet 7, the response says snippet deleted successfully. And we have the flag. So it does seem that there was a flag, or there was a snippet that we potentially didn't have access to. We couldn't view the file. But that doesn't mean we can't delete the file, because what's most likely happening or not happening in the background is that when we send this delete request, it's not checking if we own the file. It's essentially broken access control. It's not allowing the web application is not checking to see if we should be allowed to delete this file, because obviously we shouldn't. There's no snippets on our page. Before we sent this request, there were no snippets on the page. So this is a really good lab, I think, to show that requests should always be checked server-side. And this could have just as easily been an account. We could have deleted somebody's account, which would have been pretty devastating if somebody tried to log in and found their account had been deleted. So yeah, really enjoyable lab, quite a quick one, quite a straightforward one, but a very important lesson nonetheless. So thank you for watching, and I will be sure to put out some more videos soon.